Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Don't Be Mean with 1,279 rating versus Test Account Alt with 1,411 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and with that being said, let's hop right in, and we are going to go ahead and see Don't Be Mean win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 43 versus 40, opening hands, we have Angler, Valor, Smashers, Blue, and Sornier. They have Destruction, Tip, Flashing Fire, Cap Shot, and Jet, so we're going to have Runic Sprite, most likely just going up against regular Sprite. They are playing 43 and didn't draw any Runic cards. Maybe Adventure in here. Normal summon Angler, special summon Blue. Blue effect goes Search. Can you please give signals so we can be faster? Oh, because they declared effect. Yeah, it did take a while to say okay to that, especially with no hand traps. They said thanks. Yep, that's fine. Summon effect. Yeah, it's just annoying, like, if your opponent doesn't say okay, because then, you know, you have to wait, like, 15 seconds. And there's technically, if your opponent doesn't say okay, you're technically supposed to just call for AFK, because your opponent has to say okay, because, yeah, otherwise, like, a judge can get called, and they'll be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Trying, my game is bugged, 1 sec. Good, no, my game is bugged, not letting me move cards, oof, okay. Gonna be a long waiting day, I guess. Yeast sucks, tried refreshing again, no luck. It's probably just a game loss anyways. It admits defeat. It's so weird, because I've seen this guy do it like 5 times, where he's just like, oh, I'm frozen, but I probably would lose anyways. It's just weird. Fingers crossed, or it's a long wait, nice. Have to give you that. Even if I would have preferred seeing what you play, decide accordingly. Bro, come on. You're allowed to admit defeat. But going on to the next game, we're going to go ahead and we're going to see the Test Account Alt go first. We have Beaver, Angler, Swap, Dark Hole, Lightning Storm. They have Jet, Starter, Slumber, Ash, and Tip. So this is a pretty good hand for sure. Dark Hole, Lightning Storm should be pretty good against the opponent's deck. Activate Slumber, because they have Elf up in the extra monster zone, so it's not like Hugin's going to be able to protect. Summon Hugin, effect, discard Starter, go search out Fountain. And then next play, special summon Jet, activate the Jet effect or go search. So Jet, go ahead and grab out the Starter. Overlay, make Gigantic, and then they're going to go Gigantic effect, detach, go special, bring out Hyperia, Hyperia effect to draw 1. And then change Starter. So bring out Blue, draw Freezing, Blue effect to go search. So now Blue will go ahead and grab Carrot. Shouldn't they have changed Starter to Gigantic then to summon Blue? Hyperia 1, Blue 2, go search, and then draw 1. But maybe they didn't want to draw and then search. Summon Carrot, activate Fountain, activate Freezing, go ahead, summon out Hugin, and then they're going to go Fountain effect, try to put back and draw. So it doesn't try to use Tip or anything there, because, you know, they could have activated Tip. Go search, and then draw 3. And, like, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Get rid of those, go for Elf. Elf effect, summon back out Blue, and then link off into IP, set Judgment, set Smashers, pass, draw Ash Blossom. Okay, so go main phase. So like they're gonna go Lightning Storm, Cold Spells, Traps. I feel like you probably just start off with Dark Hole, right? And hope that they Carrot negate. Because I feel like you want Lightning Storm to go. You definitely want Lightning Storm to go through more than you want Dark Hole to go through. Because Dark Hole doesn't do anything. All it does is get rid of Carrot and stop some follow up. It's like IP can just link off. So they're gonna Carrot negate. Elf effect, summon back out Hyperia, Hyperia effect, draw 1, draw into Destruction, activate Dark Hole. And like, yeah, you're shutting off Smashers. Actually, you don't have to technically shut off Smashers, but I think they will, because I think they're just going to make Aver Max. Yeah, I was going to say, oh. Yeah. This could have been summoned with IP and these 2 monsters under the Elf, and then Elf goes, and then you can still activate like up in the extra monster zone, so your Smashers would still be live. But this person misplays a lot, I'm not gonna lie, so it's like kind of normal. Yeah, I should have done it the other way around. I agree. Discard Angler, summon out Swap Frog, and then Angler effect, Swap Frog effect. So go dump Swap Frog, go ahead and bring out Double Beaver. Doesn't seem like they're playing the Sunfish or anything. Activate Tip, Chain Ash. Oh, they're thinking on that. Then they're gonna go Fountain, put back, draw one. Let's see, that draws into Oh my gosh, it draws into freezing? That's just not real. That's pretty good. At least it's not Flashing Fire. Flashing Fire plus Abomination's broken. You just get like a double pop. Summon Sky Cavalry, Battle Phase, Attack. They're gonna go Freezing to negate. And then they're gonna go ahead and banish 3, obviously. Abomination effect, something's destroyed by battle, pop Beaver, and then normal summon Beaver effect. Honestly, you could just Ash this and they just pass if you want. Yep. All about the dice roll. Not always, but yeah, most of the time, it's always. I mean, it's like, in the Sprite mirror, it's a lot more about the dice roll than like the tier mirror. Nah, I won the last 3 going second, and they were all the mirror, and also lost some going first, so it happens. 1 dice roll, 2 opponent's deck, 3 opponent's skill, 4 opponent's hand, player hand. But it's all about the roll. You literally just named 3 other reasons why it's not about the roll. Sad facts. Can't say you were wrong. What? The dice roll doesn't matter like that much. Just don't play Sprite. Like, it's on you if you play Sprite and you lose the dice roll. Like, come on. You can just play tier mirrors. Tier mirrors. But going on to the next game. Also, like, you just don't play a bunch of hand traps. So, like, yeah, you're gonna have a really rough time. This deck is just not real. Like, you can't beat tier. Ishizu Shuffler stops draw 3. You don't make a good enough end board. Also, if you play against a mirror match and you lose the dice roll, you don't play enough hand traps. So you can't stop, like, the triple toad, red, follow-up end board that, like, so many people are going for. Dark Hole, red, Beaver, Gamma Burst, Swap Frog, they have Freezing, Ash, Tip, Starter, red. Okay, so we have Gamma Burst and Dark Hole in the deck going first, which is a little bit awkward. Summon Beaver, Beaver effect. Yeah, you would just never Ash that. You get punished by everything. Then Summon red. I mean, it just sucks that they have it right, but I think they played it correctly. Sprint effect, dump Angler, Angler effect. Go ahead, bring out Double Beaver. And then overlay for Gigantic effect, Chain Ash, using red, thinking, yeah, not much of a choice. Okay, so go ahead, bring out Swap Frog. And then Swap Frog effect, bounce itself back to hand, discard Swap Frog, summon itself out. Go for Elf. Frog sends from hand. Yup. No. You can't skip a step like that, bro. You're not real. There's no way you think Swap Frog can send from hand. If you just said you played games of Sprite. Like, obviously you have to bounce back Swap Frog to discard Swap Frog. You say yup, you should have said I skipped a step. How am I dumb? Swap, bounce, swap. You didn't do that though. Sec logs, I skipped the step. Thinking you know it. No, you can't skip this step, bro. Especially not against someone like this. Yeah, I didn't want to return it and do it again. It's the same thing. I don't get your point. What's the issue? What are you bouncing? Frogs, go back. Oh, they're actually letting him go back. Wow. I mean, they're probably going to force effect, right? Okay, this is where the confusion is. You're not using the effect to send on summon. Yep, okay. Go for Elf. Elf effect, summon back out Swap Frog. I'm very surprised that they, like, didn't call him out on that. I was actually very certain that was about to happen. Just wanted to skip the returning, pass, draw destruction. It's not like Gamma Burst is the craziest in the mirror because it makes everything on field gang attack with its first effect. MST the back row. They're just going to go ahead and chain it, which I guess is good here because it's only stuff that's currently on the field. They lose a blue there. Nah, let's see. They're going to go activate Tip to search, chain Toad to negate and set that. And then Toad effect, add back Beaver. If you wanted to, technically, you could just like let Tip go through and then they search and you stop what they search, but they get an extra runic card engraver, but then you get a runic card that you can actually use. Like a Flashing Fire, Freezing. And then activate starter. Starter goes summon. It is crazy how much that like this deck is doing right now in draw phase. Summon blue. Blue effect. Go ahead and search. So grab Jet. And then special summon red. Special summon Jet. Jet effect. Go search Smashers. Overlay for Gigantic. Gigantic effect. Thinking on summon. They're gonna go Elf effect. Target Toad. It's also crazy to like play Sprite without Sprint. I don't know. Like, Sprint is just so crazy. But they're going to freeze and negate, make him banish 3. Yeah, the dice roll indeed. My hand alone is game here. It is pretty good. Dark Hole Beaver, but I wouldn't reveal information about your hand like that. But you open bad. Yeah. That's why I'm saying the dice roll indeed, even if I open bad. Sheesh. You had it if you played the frogs. Bro, stop saying so much about your hand. You're like, oh. They could just summon Carrot. So you're telling me I'm losing this game for sure, unless your draw is really good. Smashers won't do it. You have Talents. Worse. I have Game in Hand. Beaver, Poly. Go for Soul Sweeper. Soul Sweeper effect. Banish Elf. And then go for Elf. Elf effect. Summon back out Red. Set Smashers, pass, draw Econ, go main phase, Dark Hole. Bro, Dark Hole going first. That is just, whoa! That's not a good word anymore. Well, I guess technically ever. But I remove all the Bestials. I mean, this destroys that deck. Because they can't play around it unless they summon Carrot. Like, they don't have anything else. Like, going second, Dark Hole would be better going first than it would be going second in this matchup. Technically, especially because the odds of them playing around Dark Hole if you went first is like way lower. But you also saw if they're playing power spells. I feel like the Econ, Cosmic, we saw spells the other game too when you banished. I even went like Dark Hole, Lightning Storm. I can't, or what? It would have been a Bestial, which doesn't help in the mirror. I can't predict someone playing Dark Hole going first. That's how dumb it is. Sure, I know. No, it's not dumb. I mean, it worked really well. It's not dumb. It's just like, just awkwardly works against your deck. You're not prepared for Dark Hole going first. Question mark in the mirror. This is not a mirror. I agree. 1 Runic, and you would have lost. How? I mean, like, you have Smashers set up, yeah. But, like, okay, let's say the card in hand right now is a Runic card, right? And you activate it to make Smashers alive. Then you're on 0 cards with no battle phase. So it's like... And you don't play Beaver. So it's like, do I really lose there? I don't think so. Low because you play the Runics, haha. Sprite can OTK go in second. This deck can't. This deck will never OTK go in second. Not the Runic build. If you play turn 1, like, you don't play hand trap, so you have to have Runic to break the field. Keep Dark Hole going first is so bad. You need your Runics to break the board. Without them, you can't break Toad Elf. I know the mirror very well. Sun. Yeah, Sun. If it was the play, I would have ended on Carrot. If it was the play, I would have ended on Carrot. It was so dumb I did not expect it, which is why it's good. That's why it worked so well. But it worked out this game. Yeah, are you going to play around it the next time around? Are you going to not set up red? Are you going to go for Carrot next time to beat the Dark Hole going first? That's how you win tournament. Take it from someone who has... Wait. Take it from someone who has some under his belt. Not just this game. Oh. Belt. I'm good, thanks. Making stupid plays like that makes no sense. 1 Runic and you lose. How? I think he's saying like, oh, I just chain a Runic spell and you can't Dark Hole. But like, now you just sound like a bozo because you're trying to Runic spell under Elf. And it has to go in the extra monster zone. Let me hear how you'd break the board without Runic cards. I'm listening. Fix your side. Simple. Keep Druid's Worm. Remove the other 2 names. Use as a material with IP. This deck doesn't play IP, bro. Your deck plays IP. This deck doesn't. You're just bad. Play please. Those linear things won't get you far. Lucky win. Bro, what? Hello, 14 plus rating. This is just the alt. If rating is what you are looking at, I really wish you luck then. You make dumb side choices, so dumb no one expects it. Really, yeah, side is supposed to not be expected. And that's the purpose in case you missed that. I don't want to say exactly, but I would say it's supposed to make your, like, you just put good cards in. And try to beat the matchups. Makes no sense, you lose to a carrot, runic being up. Oh, so you're gonna not go for elf. You're just gonna end on a runic guy up in the extra monster zone. It just doesn't make sense what you're saying. Like, I feel like you're almost always just going for elf. You will get OTK'd with Sprite Mirror. Or there's no way you break Toad setup. Oh my gosh, they're talking so much. Hello, I can break your field easy. Oh my gosh, they're revealing their cards in deck. You're so bad, bro. Just scoop. You were just lucky with bad side cards. I get your point of view, but you need to think outside the box sometimes. Can you just admit? Bro, you are a classic player, that is for sure. Thanks. What I am to you is no problem to me at all. Obviously, if you learned something good. If you didn't like the idea, no problem, it's all good. Randoms, lol. Dude, you are a random. You don't even have a name behind your account. I guess neither does this person, but I don't know what their actual account profile looks like. I know what your account profile looks like. Me, random, haha, if only you knew. And before this is like Shunsuke, or the guy that won Worlds like 3 times. Only thing I learned is bad players exist. Bro, come on. I mean, calling someone who didn't make a misplay bad is weird. You're not making any point. But if you can never give players the benefit of the doubt nowadays, like, why would I keep Bistials against Runics? Just listen to yourself. No one's saying keep them in, but don't side in holes going first. So dumb, exactly. Oh my god, where you guys talk so much. Just admit defeat. So where's the issue? It worked for you this game, but it's not the norm. In any game, you would have been punished for that, bro. You're playing Runic cards in full tier format, and you're complaining about something. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's all about the dice roll. I go first 90% of the time. No tier player can break my board. Okay. Yeah, okay. I would love to see you beat Keldo, discard mill 5. Just start with that. All Sprite decks have a problem with that. It is rough. It is tough. This is the 4th consecutive mirror win, and I won the dice roll only in this match. I gained so much advantage. It's always about rules, simple. That's why you're bad, bro. That's why you misplay a bunch. You just complain about the dice roll. You say it's the dice roll. The concept of runic cards with Muchi Shiju going around is dumb in itself, and I love the runic cards. It works in the hands of a skilled player. It works amazing. This deck is not for classic players. I mean, bro, I've literally seen you misplay this game. Come on now, bro. Do you want me to slap you with a fish? What? What? You want me to slap you with a... What kind of insult is that? You're a bad player and a bad insulter. Great players don't give props to themselves and downgrade others. Playing Dark Hole, going first, crazy, wake up, and woke, and just wokenly Dark Hold you, bro. You're bored. You will not top any event doing stuff like that. I already have enough wins. Not even Regeki, but Dark Hole. It's probably because Regeki's also in the deck. If you want, I can explain why. Oh, okay, so they play Dark Hole over Regeki. Okay, let's find out. But you said you were an expert, and you should know already. Explain. Because of random Ibly things as such, and I play Fenrir sometimes, I don't use Fenrir as my first play just in case. Okay, now you're starting to sound bad now, I'm not gonna lie. Ibly's just not real right now. How many times have you been hit with Ibly in current format? 0 times. It doesn't happen. It's not real. And if you're playing Fenrir in your deck, going second, it's probably in the side, right? I don't think it's good in the main, I'm not gonna lie. It's a going first card. Trust me, it already happened. Even against Flanders, I still said Dark Hole go in first. Because of the same reason, they're better than Bestials. Random Ibly, come on, that's not happening every game. The card is not that good and will not be good next format. No, because I want Dark Hole going first. Yeah, Flanders I get, but there's no way the same, I know, but I prefer having that when it happens. Bro, how long have these guys been talking for? Let's see. Okay, start at 45 minutes. Dude, there's no way you just casually talk to this guy for 20 minutes. Like, just tell him admit defeat or you're calling judge. So you added the holes like a bot. Nah, I drew a well. Cool, no bestials. Dark hole. Play. Yup, continue. Finally. I was about to just start skipping through. After you looked at your top deck and shuffled, I can still win, like, seriously. Take the L like a man. Lol, are you sharking? I was making a point. Put the dark ruler on top of your deck. What? Was it actually milled off the top of the deck? I'm not even gonna go back and check. I don't care. If it was actually the top of the deck, then yes, put it back on top of your deck. If you milled one and it was dark hole, you have to put it back because that was your top deck. Continue. I'm not sharking. You did it all. I shuffled. Take dark ruler. Put it on top of the deck if you really want to play. Oh, you want the card to top? Sure. Gigantic for blue. Blue jet. How do you know dark ruler was on top? You revealed I banished from deck. You shouldn't have done. You did it all. I don't understand why you're making this long. Okay. So they're gonna poke. Boo hoo, are you done? Play. You're making me right instead of think. Honestly, don't even want to think anymore. I mean, you have smashers. I won't even do anything. At least let me give you a chance. So again, are you forcing me to stack dark ruler? Out of all the other cards banished, okay. Well, if it was the top deck, then sure. If it's not, then just shuffle the deck. It doesn't matter. Like, just play. I'm not reading all that. Just draw. Okay, cool. So let them change their top deck to Geki. That's a way better top deck for them. So go ahead. Alright, Geki. And then split for rating is almost finished. I don't care about rating. This is just an alt. You just said minus 30 is no joke. Minus 30 rating. Yeah. Minus 30 is no joke. Which side? Yeah, what side are you on? You just said you don't care about rating, but then you said minus 30 is no joke. But if you don't care about rating, then it doesn't matter. Magma effect, search during end phase. Search Druid Swarm. There's just so many words. Like, holy. I can't read, bro. Words are too hard. Just pass. Come on. I didn't do anything last turn, so I gave you a chance. Not that I have game or anything. I didn't make Elf on purpose, bro. You wouldn't have made Elf. Elf was coming back during end phase. Why would you make Elf? What, Elf summon back red? Like, sure. Is that what you're going for? Make Elf standby phase summon Toad handshake. Bro, you're just making yourself sound so bad. If they don't have a monster, how are you Elf summoning Toad? How are you Elf summoning in standby? Like, come on, man. You're just making yourself sound bad now. Draw Veiler. Standby summon Toad. Like, come on, bro. Double cross what you know. Okay, then do it. Why didn't you do it then? If you wanted your double cross to be live, why didn't you just do it? Like, just do it. Why are you saying Elf summon back, by the way? You're supposed to say double cross. Don't say Elf. Because that makes sense, but the other thing didn't make sense. Okay, pressing fast forward. Bunch of talk. You're lying. Okay, so they pass. Link in the IP, link into Elf. Wait. Couple things. One, how did Magma attack when they were under Runic, right? No, they weren't. Never mind, because they skipped that battle phase. Okay. So they're gonna go you just use the Bestials and IP to attack in this game. You put them on having out to it. They're gonna what? You wanna be this salty? I'm not salty. Elf target, but I'm annoyed with the dark hole thing. Makes no sense. It's true. I know you are, but I explain. I asked target of Elf, please chill when you summon Elf. IP. We can't target IP. Oh, Iperia. Choose. Start saying the name, bro. You literally have IP in your grave. Chain Elf. Because you set on summon, bro. When you summon, I already gave. Well, Elf effect is on summon if you want it to be, so. So they're gonna poke, pass. Yeah, you could have forced Econ to switch to defense. To a starter. Oh wait, No, I'm so dumb. Never mind. It was double Bistio Ash, not double Bistio IP. I'm so dumb. Yeah. Bro, like, the game's just over. Okay, cool. That's insane. Just let me know. Also, Lucker. I love the justice of the game sometimes. A little. That's tough. Ha 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 ha. If they won that game, they would have been like, oh, dice roll doesn't matter. It's all about skill. But holy. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of time. They spent almost 2 hours in this game. And like, most of it was just talking. Nah, that's not real. And like, you can't even blame it on this guy, because this guy's always toxic, right? But you can't even blame it on him because this guy just entertained it for hours. Like, he could have just been like, I'm calling judge, play. Or he could have been like, I'm gonna play, if you don't want to play, I'll call judge. And just let him keep talking in chat. You could just trash talk your opponent while playing. Like, it's not hard. All you had was Gigantic. Gigantic effect, responds, and your opponent goes, Dark Hole going first, LOL, and you're just like, you're a bozo, take the L, you're a bozo, you're horrible, take the L, you're a bozo, take the L, and then you just play, you just keep going, just copy and paste it, copy, paste, you're a bozo, you're a bozo, you're a bozo, cool, that's it. You don't need to go farther than that, just keep calling him a bozo. But, with all of that being said, that is it for the video. I don't know. I'm gonna start grabbing a bunch of their replays too. I've been grabbing a bunch of people's replays recently for people that are toxic. I have like a vault of them now. I'm gonna keep growing them, and once I get to the point, I might have to drop it. But this video can't go in it because, I mean, they were toxic, but they entertained it, so it's like it doesn't count. If this player just like stopped playing, because like the thing is, they weren't even the ones that stopped playing. It was them. But whatever, that's just them being whack. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.